Completed a dominant sweep of the Suns last night with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way. 31 points for him. Marks the third consecutive postseason that OKC, as the Western Conference's top seed, has swept its first-round opponent. The Thunder will now get some valuable rest as they await the winner of the Lakers-Rockets series. Speaking of that series, Shams Charania reported this morning that Lakers star Austin Reeves is optimistic to return for Game 5 on Wednesday night. He is currently a game-time decision, but maybe the Lakers are starting to get healthy. How important is it for the Lakers to close out the Rockets tomorrow night, Perk?
Oh, it's a must-win situation. Number one, because you don't want to keep giving the Rockets confidence because you could possibly lose the series. But number two, we saw what happened last night. SGA and Oklahoma City Thunder swept them people. They swept them. So they're at the crib resting. And the next round, that's who the Lakers, if they go on to win this series, which I think they are, that's who they're going to have to face. And so you don't want to extend this series against the Houston Rockets, taking plane rides, time changing, all of a sudden walking out of this series if it extend to go to 6 or 7 games, and now you got to turn it right around, get the film study, and go into Oklahoma City Thunder and face SGA and the defending champs. That's not how you want to do it. LeBron James, 41 years old, year 23, needs rest. Who knows what this recovery time could do for Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves? I know he's probably expected to play here soon, possibly tonight. But again, the Lakers, you don't want to play with your food. You want to finish it.
So let me get this straight for clarification purposes, because clarity is something that we aspire to have. So it's urgency for the Los Angeles Lakers to win, even though they up 3-2. But it's not necessarily that level of urgency for Minnesota to beat Jokic and Jamal Murray with a Game 7 that would go back to Denver. Is that what you saying? Is that my understanding?
Yes,
I'm just saying.
yes,
I'm just saying.
yes, yes.
Oh, my
yes,
God. That
yes.
don't make no
Completely
damn
two
sense.
different scenarios. Yes, it do.
Excuse me, it makes no sense. The Lakers could lose tonight. Okay, what game is this? Correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that Game 5? You understand? Ain't Austin Reeves potentially coming back? Ain't tomorrow. Ain't Austin Reeves potentially coming back? So if Austin Reeves is potentially coming back, right? Let's say, for example, he doesn't come back. He ain't going to come back till the next game. You lose tonight, you still go back to Houston. You understand what I'm saying? They got to win 2 in a row, and then you still get a Game 7 if it came to that at Crypto.com Arena. Minnesota loses Game 6. You understand? In Twin Cities, you got to go back to the Mile High City. You got to go back to Denver. And you're going to tell me with a straight face, you're going to tell this audience with your basketball brilliance, you're going to just let it go out the window and say that there's more of an urgency for the Lakers than it is for Minnesota? You got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. That don't make no sense.
You damn
that
right.
Don't make no sense.
Right. You damn right because Minnesota don't have their best player. Okay, their best player is out. When you look at the Lakers,
what the hell is Houston
the Lakers' best player right now? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who is the Lakers' best player right now?
LeBron.
That would happen to be, okay, how old is LeBron James? Because obviously you don't have your IFB in today because your listening skills are completely off. Because I just highlighted
they are
to
very
you
much on.
And say
they are very much on.
Yeah, I just highlighted to you that the reason that they don't need to extend this series and take 3-hour plane rides, time zone changes with an old LeBron James leading the charge is because he needs rest. Especially going into the next series.
First of all, you lying. Make up your damn mind, Big Perk. I thought you loved Oklahoma City. I thought you were the man. I thought you was giving the key to the city in Oklahoma City. I mean, we all know. I don't give a damn if LeBron James got in a hyperbaric chamber and added 10 years to his damn life. They ain't beating Oklahoma City. It's a wrap. Let's get very, very clear about that. I don't give a damn how young, how old, how much. If it ain't divine, if the Lord is not sprinkling his juices down on LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, that's about the only prayer they got to beat Oklahoma City, not with Shea Butter coming to town. It's different. And we all know that. So don't give me his age and what he needs rest. I don't give a damn how much rest he had. It ain't going to help him against those piranhas. I'm telling you that right now. Houston different. And by the way, KD missed the 3 of the 4 games. He had the knee contusion in game 1, got the ankle injuries. They're saying that if it were a regular season, he would be out for weeks because of his ankle injuries, right? So we don't know what to expect from KD. So when you're talking about urgency, I'm not worried about Houston without KG. You ain't beating LA without KG. You've already showed us that. That's their situation. Minnesota and Denver, an entirely different scenario.
Okay. And can we leave that there? Do we feel good about that, Perk? Go ahead. One last word, Perk.
Yes. Go. No. Go ahead, because he's not listening this morning.
I am listening to him. I listen to everybody.
You don't want to listen.
Hey,
you don't want to listen.
It does feel like a must-win for the Lakers so that they could get healthy. It does feel like that is the way to be.
I listen to the American people. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, is he still the number one, as we talked about that last block, for a team? Perk, your thoughts?
Hell no. Hell no, he's not. And look, I believe that Kevin Durant is the greatest scorer to ever touch a damn basketball. I believe that Kevin Durant, because, man, fix your body language, S.A. Fix your body language and hear me out. Hear me out. I believe that he still puts the ball in the basket better than majority of the NBA. But let's go facts over feelings right now, and let's keep it a buck. The Brooklyn Nets, disaster. The Phoenix Suns ran through 2 or 3 coaches. 2 of them was championship caliber coaches. A disaster. What did the Phoenix Suns do this year? They made it to the postseason. They were one of the biggest surprises in the NBA. Okay, fast forward. Let's look at the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets last year got to the first round. I believe they pushed the Golden State Warriors as the number 2 seed to 7 games, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 games. I believe that the Houston Rockets did give up a guy in Jalen Green that they drafted with the number 2 pick. They did give up a guy in Dylan Brooks, who's a coaching setter, to get KD and some picks. And all of a sudden you bring to the Houston Rockets, what has been the biggest knock on the Rockets this year? Their chemistry is so bad to the point where people were questioning, is Ime Udoka still a good coach? Is he the coach for this team? Stephen A., we took a survey last year. Ime Udoka would definitely be top 10 coaches in the NBA. We can't say that right now because this team has identity crisis. I'm not taking anything away from KD as the player and the scorer, but I'm saying is if you're a team that's a championship contender, would you give up a valuable piece and you got a culture that's set to bring in Kevin Durant, not knowing is it going to disrupt the vibe, the chemistry of the organization? I can't chance that.
Stephen A., you okay?
He's gathering his thoughts.